Welcome back to the Back in Time channel. Kanye West is still trending. Kanye West has been trending since, I believe, early October. He's been trending for several months now. And in this case, he's trending once again because of anti-Semitic behavior. Recently, Kanye West did a Alex Jones InfoWars interview. And on this, he praised Adolf Hitler, and he talked about how he was a good man, how he had good qualities and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip from you from the neighborhood talk, and I'm going to go ahead and play some of the comments that people had to say in regards to this, and I'm going to come back with more information.
Of it. And now people are like, wait a second, the so-called crime doesn't deserve the punishment. What did I thought?
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me you can love us, and you can love what we're doing to you with the contracts, and you can love what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician, you can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good. And I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. How about that one? Ari Emanuel, how you like that one? Hey, Ron, you gonna do anything to fix Chicago?
Tired of picking up the Yahoo and the netting, so for now he's just netting. I know some people call him BB, no, some people call him Yahoo, but we're gonna call him netting. What you want, netting? Hey, yeah, right after this, I'm gonna say you're crazy. I'm gonna take your family away from you. We're not done with you yet. You cannot cause free thought. We have to control the history books. We have to control the banks, and we have to go and kill people. Also, you're in the pedophilia.
So, and in a little while, hopefully you're going to take the mask off, because is this actually yay here?
Okay, so you just watched this small clip and seen some of the comments of what people had to say in regards to Kanye West rants. Kanye West didn't stop there. He was on Twitter basically talking about he's praying for world peace. He still was making freedom, quote unquote, freedom of speech tweets. And some of his tweets were so offensive to a lot of people. A lot of people in the comments, a lot of people on Twitter was not feeling what Kanye had to say, including Elon Musk, because Elon Musk had to suspend Kanye's account because of this tweet right here and this symbol right here that he posted. And I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things that the people had to say in regards to Kanye and his behavior on Twitter. Okay, so you just seen what people had to say about Kanye and his tweets and stuff on Twitter. Now, a lot of people at first, you had a lot of mixed reviews on Twitter. Some people was confused. Why was Kanye being suspended? Why was his account being suspended? Because he had posted this unflattering pic of Elon Musk, and Elon Musk was saying, hey, I didn't suspend his account because of this. I suspended his account because of him inciting violence and anti-Semitic behavior. And so after this, Kanye basically went on another rant, figured like, hey, well, since I'm getting suspended or whatever, let me go ahead and drop this bomb. And Kanye pulls a rabbit out of the hat move, and he says, hey, I caught Kim with Chris Paul. And it's just like, you can hear a pin drop. And from there, the internet was ablaze because Kanye West knows controversy. He knows how to get people talking, because this is exactly what happened. Chris Paul has been trending, Kanye has been trending, of course, and Kim has been trending. And what's crazy about this situation is that it was just completely out of the blue. And not only that, a lot of people were speculating and saying that, oh, well, there might be some truth to this, because when Kanye and Drake had beef a couple of years back, Drake was posted up with his friends, and they all had on Chris Paul jerseys. And everybody was confused at first about what this was. And so now, you know how the internet moves. Everybody is piecing together. They were saying, hey, maybe he did mess around with Kim. But we don't have any proof of that. But what we do know is that Chris Paul has been married to his now wife of 10 years. And so that is something that could really, really rift or cause an effect on their marriage if it has any truth to it, or if she sees this and takes it any kind of way. So I thought that was kind of out of the blue that Kanye just dropped that on his way out the Twitter door. One thing about Kanye is, it's like, as long as he knows he has freedom of speech, he's gonna say whatever he want to say, and he doesn't care what or who thinks otherwise. Now, I must say this. Now, while I agree with some of the things that Kanye says, I do agree that in the music industry there are puppet masters that pull certain strings and try to control people in the entertainment industry. But at the same time, you have to be very responsible and very careful about what you put out on platforms. And a lot of the reasons why Kanye West gets silenced a lot is because when he goes on his platform and other people's platform, he doesn't handle things in a way that it can be digestible. And now, I'm not condoning or saying that whatever he says is a true, like his anti-Semitic behavior or anything like that. What I'm saying is that to me, Kanye West is like the one person in a group of people, right? That has an idea and it's well mapped out in your head. But once you try to translate that in word form or written form, it comes out like a complete mess, and it just leaves people disgusted. And so I feel like with Kanye, he doesn't know how to execute properly how he feels about certain things, and it comes off ways like this. Now, one could argue like, well, how can you articulate, or how can you dress up the fact that this man said Hitler was a good person? Now, I'm not saying that, because a lot of people lost their lives behind Adolf Hitler, and it just was not right, and that was very reckless of Kanye. But what I'm saying is that Kanye doesn't have proper delivery. He doesn't know how to well execute his thoughts, and you get behavior like this, and that's why he's going to continue to be silenced. That's why he's going to continue to be cut off of platforms and lose businesses and deals like this. Also, I feel like it's kind of messed up that in one breath, Kanye West defends Kim and says, hey, Donald Trump was just talking about my wife, the mother of my kids, and all this, and he'll go to bat for her if somebody else talked about her. But it's okay for him to bash her publicly and talk about her and throw all these things at her. Now, is Kim Kardashian innocent? No, I don't think she's innocent, but I do believe that his kids are. And so for his kids to see his behavior like this, it's very, very, very troubling, not only for the world, but for his kids. And I don't think that Kanye thinks that out when he does these type of things. Also, I wanted to point out the fact that, it's really, the block is really hot when you got the president, when they woke up Sleepy Joe came on, and he tweeted the following: I just wanted to make a few things clear. The Holocaust happened. Hitler was a demonic figure, and instead of giving it a platform, our political leaders should be calling out and rejecting anti-Semitism wherever it hides. Silence is complicity. Now, everybody is obviously, that was directed towards Kanye West because of his rants and stuff like that. But my whole thing is, when you got the president coming out and saying stuff, that you out of pocket. Like I said, I believe in freedom of speech. Also, you can say what you want to say, Kanye, but don't think that there's not going to be repercussions behind reckless venom that you spew out. And so, best of luck to Kanye with this. The next person I want to talk about is Rihanna. I want to talk about Rihanna and Savage X Fenty. Rihanna was filed a lawsuit by Santa Clara County and 4 other California local governments, according to papermag.com. In this lawsuit, they allege that the lingerie company defrauded customers by automatically enrolling them in the brand's VIP plan. California recently tightened up on their automatic renewal law, which Savage X Fenty violated. The extra VIP model costs $49.95 a month and allows for customers to get significant discounts, exclusive sales, and styles and more. If customers don't click the normal price button on items, which is located lower on the page than the colorful and more enticing VIP price button, they will purchase the item with the extra VIP discount, therefore enrolling them automatically in the monthly plan. They can skip each month or cancel the membership outright. The membership's model has drawn criticism for many people, and they canceled their memberships, and the $50 in monthly credits was not refunded to them. And several consumers reported the Better Business Bureau that they also felt like they were enrolled in the program deceptively, and the process to get their membership canceled was complicated. Consumers have a right to know upfront what they are paying for and how often, Santa Clara Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Deng said in a statement. Businesses have a duty to be transparent about their automatic renewal charges. According to the statement, Savage X Fenty has since cooperated with the investigation and has made changes to its website, automatic renewal notices, and its store credit and advertising practices. Now, this wasn't a settlement, but they were fined $1.2 million for defrauding these customers. Now, my thoughts on this is that I do think that, it is unfortunate that those people were being charged and they didn't know that they were unknowingly enrolled in VIP, and they getting sent, next thing you know, all these bundles of drawers and lingerie at their doorstep. Now, I do believe that, they need to be held accountable for that, and they are. In the same breath, I honestly feel like this was just some type of just mild mistake. Why I say that is because Rihanna is very, very serious about her businesses. She is very, very, strict on her brand and how she presents herself and everything like that. And I'm not saying that people can't get greedy or whatever or money hungry, but in the report, it's saying that the tab was at the very lower of the options, so people really didn't see it or whatever, and the one for the VIP was highlighted, so it stood out or whatever. And I can understand that people will be like, well, still, like, if you got multiple options, people need to be able to know what's there or whatever. I understand that. I think this has a lot to do with people just being careless, like when they're designing. And I know when you have a big brand like Rihanna's and you got multiple people working and stuff, there's a lot of pressure to get things done and executed in a certain timeline and frame. And so maybe sometimes people can rush or people don't look over carefully as they should. But at the same time, that's no excuse, because I'm pretty sure they're getting paid very healthy to execute and get these things up and running. So all in all, I feel like Rihanna will do the right thing and, pay the fine and correct the mistake, which they said it was corrected. They made the necessary changes. Like I said, I think that this is something that just was a minor, mistake and stuff like that, and it can be fixed. Now, as far as the refunds and stuff like that, I don't know what's going to happen with that. They should be able to get their refunds if they weren't able to. But best of luck to Rihanna in that. The next person I want to talk about is somebody we rarely hear anything about, and that is childhood star Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt has been in the entertainment industry for a very long time, since she was a kid, and she's been very, very unproblematic. She's had such a clean and squeaky image, and recently, according to blackenterprise.com, Kyla Pratt is being sued by her industry entertainment partners for refusing to pay managers who helped her secure a role on the Fox sitcom Call Me Kat. Now, court documents obtained by Radar Online claim that the management company filed a lawsuit against Pratt and allegedly breaching that contract, unjust enrichment, and negligent misrepresentation. The suit claims Pratt entered the personal management agreement with Industrial Entertainment in August of 2018 before managing her over 2 years. Through written and verbal agreement, Pratt reportedly consented to pay commissions to the management team for her earnings on Call Me Kat. Pratt has performed in Call Me Kat and related projects. However, despite the parties' agreement, Pratt has refused to pay all of the amount she owed to the industry entertainment partners, the lawsuit states. Additionally, the lawsuit states that Pratt made a material misrepresentation to the partners concerning her intentions to pay the commissions arising from her earnings from Call Me Kat and related projects. However, Pratt had no reasonable ground to believe that she would actually pay industry entertainment partners. So to paraphrase, to keep it simple and short, basically she had a deal with them where they would book her gig, which they did, and she was supposed to pay them monthly payments or commissions and stuff like that from that gig or whatever. And she reneged on it because she felt like there was no reason for her to pay them monthly. Now, with this story, I don't understand it because it's just like it's saying basically, okay, she agreed to make the payments and then now all of a sudden she don't want to pay it up. It seems like it's more to this story than what's being reported. So I really can't give no input off without having more information about it because I feel like it's more to it. But what I will say is Kyla Pratt has been in the entertainment industry since she was literally a baby. So she knows pretty much how the business works and with dealings and things like that. And I'm pretty sure she has, if not long-term lawyers, but good connects or resources with people who knows how things like this work. So I can't just see her not paying a company for no apparent reason just because she feel like she don't need to. There has to be some misleading or something going on that was in the contract. Maybe one person was led to believe this and it was really something else, or maybe it was just a misunderstanding in explaining all this. However the case may be, I will be trying to follow up with this if there's any updates. But what I want you guys to do is leave your thoughts, since I gave you mine, because they're only my thoughts. But I would love to hear your thoughts about these situations. What do you think about Kanye West and his rant on Twitter and him getting suspended? What do you think about him alleging that Chris Paul and Kim K hooked up? Also, tell me, what do you think about Savage Fenty? Do you feel like that they deserve to be sued? Do you feel like this was something done intentionally? Let me know what you think about Kyla Pratt. Do you feel like this is of her character? Just because we see these people on TV, we don't truly know how the person is in real life. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe here with us at Back in Time. But until next time,
this is a good time. Get the stepping. This is a good time. Get the stepping.